Thank you all for coming out and joining us on this brisk but yet beautiful morning, Denver, Colorado. Don't we feel good? Now, for those of you who've been away for a while, let me be the first to say to you, welcome back to downtown Denver. I have intentionally taken some time to walk around downtown to enjoy what we know to be our great downtown. We see people grabbing coffee, heading back into their offices in person. Traffic is back, woohoo! Restaurants are filling up, and the pulse of our downtown neighborhood is beating with the steady rhythm of recovery. It's been a journey, and we know it's not over yet. Downtown like ours and those across the country took a beating during the pandemic. With offices closed and employees working from home, shops like those along the 16th Street Mall struggled. But we're coming back, and we're committed to coming back. Folks are down here enjoying the weekend and enjoying the mall, trying out new restaurants, and supporting their favorite activities. DCPA just finished a sold-out return for Hamilton. Yes, students are back at Auraria campus, and let's make some noise for our Avs. They just clinched a playoff spot, and guess what? Our Nuggets aren't far behind. Thank you, Bernie, for being here. And we want to thank Rocky for joining us to celebrate as well. We're going to have a great playoff season for our Avalanche and our our Denver Nuggets. Now, I want to thank Crunky Sports and Entertainment. I haven't seen Matt. Where's Matt Bell? I want to thank Matt. Where are you? Thank Matt for being here, my man. Give it up for Matt Bell. And guess what? Tomorrow we celebrate opening day with our Colorado Rockies. So y'all make some noise for Dinger. Dinger, come on up here. And I also want to invite Colorado Rockies President and CEO Greg Fiesel. Where is he? You can't miss him. I didn't miss you. Get over here. You hide behind the speaker. This dude is 6 foot forever. Why don't you say a few words and talk about what we're going to see during the season? Make some noise for Greg. Come on.
I'll have to bend over a little bit. Sorry. And we're real excited. 81 games ahead of us. And great weather this weekend, and we're excited for our partners, the Nuggets and the Avalanche, and what they've done. Come on down. We want to see you. The weather's great, and Mayor, thank you so much for everything you guys have done.
Absolutely. Wait, Big Greg, get over here. You know, what would be an opening day without a proclamation? And Greg, I want to present this to you and the Colorado Rockies. We're so glad that Major League Baseball will be back this spring and summer. But I also want to share with you, the first to hear it, that I do hereby proclaim Friday, April 8th to be Purple Friday in the city and county of Denver. Everybody wear purple tomorrow. Let's welcome back our Colorado Rockies. Good luck.
Thank you.
We ready, Dinger? It's going to be we're going to win? It's going to be a pennant season? Here we go. All right, good luck, Colorado Rockies. Listen, we want to make sure that everyone who visits, lives, or works in our downtown Denver feels safe and welcome to enjoy this area and everything that it has to offer. We're all well aware of the challenges, and we will continue to breathe new life into this part of our city. The Denver Police Department, we want to make some noise for our men and women in blue. Thank you. They have upped their presence here to address any illegal activity. For our residents who are struggling with homelessness here in downtown, we continue our outreach efforts. We'll continue to do everything we can, including offering shelter, connecting them with services, and getting them into housing throughout this through our successful housing surge. And to our downtown stakeholders, we thank you for coming together, like we are today, to leverage resources and take our downtown to the next level. Renewing the downtown experience to be better than it was before is a priority for all of us, particularly during this recovery season. Initiatives you saw us pilot during the pandemic, like the patio expansion program, wasn't that phenomenal? Thank you to all of you who helped us to dream that up. And the festival streets, like the one we're standing on here at Glen Arm, these will become permanent fixtures in downtown Denver. Thank you all. Laura Aldretti and her team of CPD Excise and licensing. Let's give it up to all the city employees, city attorney's office, Dottie, the Downtown Denver Partnership, everyone who made this happen. Over 300 residents came together to help us do this. And we want our residents to keep an eye out for these type of spaces and opportunities. Next week, we'll celebrate the groundbreaking for the 16th Street Mall renovation, improving mobility and public access spaces along the mall, creating new opportunities for businesses down here. And rest assured, we're going to maintain access to storefronts and minimize disruptions as best we can. Just a few blocks from here, the Auraria campus, which welcomes 45,000 students, faculty, and staff every year. I see some of the chancellors here. Thank y'all for being here. Chancellor Marks is here. Is now offering more on-campus student housing. This year, CU Denver plans to begin construction on the game-changing engineering building along Spear Boulevard. That will serve as the anchor to a growing innovation district and a vibrant open access hub. Thank you, Chancellor Marks. Bringing our education institutions closer downtown will bring new vibrancy to our urban core. Denver's downtown is so much more than just a central business district. We know it's a place where people gather, where people live, where students learn, where people come to party. Again, I just threw that in myself. I ad-libbed that part. It's a neighborhood, and it should be a complete neighborhood, a central neighborhood district. The 5280 loop, supported by the Elevate Denver bond program, will give residents a more car-free ways to travel around downtown. The way many of us work has changed since the pandemic, and vacant office space is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to create more affordable housing for our residents and downtown workers. More neighborhood spaces for people to live, shop, gather, and again, party. We're also enterprising new business and retail recruitment strategies. Now, I want to share one of those with you. It's the Pop-Up Denver Retail Activation Program created by our Denver Division of Economic Development Opportunity and the Downtown Denver Partnership. And with that, I want to bring up a new face to Denver, but she's taken over one of our most venerable institutions in Denver, the Downtown Denver Partnership. Let's give her a chilly, but yet warm and loving Denver welcome. Of course, that's Courtney Garrett, the new CEO. All the way from Dallas, Texas.
But born right here, so I keep that cred. St. Joe's, honey, St. Joe's. No, thank you, Mayor Hancock. And again, good morning. I just want to echo the mayor in saying welcome back to downtown Denver. Can we just all have a big cheer? To go off script for a minute, how many of you have been downtown regularly for like the last several months? Okay, this is a really good crowd. That is amazing. So that, I think, just indicates what we're here to celebrate today. I echo, as I said, I echo the mayor in welcoming you back to downtown Denver, and I hope that with everyone here, we feel that energy. We have over 40% of our workforce back at peak times right here. Overall daily traffic, including evenings and weekends, is nearing pre-pandemic levels. That's seeing about 200,000 people per day right here in the city center. Right? Yes. Denver is also in the top 5 cities nationally for the return of restaurant reservations, talking about that party time, right? And we're hearing from many anecdotally that their sales projections are outperforming or at least equal to 2019. So we are seeing all of those positive indicators coming to the market. And how many of you were here for the St. Patrick's Day Parade? Right? Okay. That's not good enough. We gotta amp that back up. Well, I was, and there is absolutely no denying that demand for people coming back is there. Our streets were crowded and bright and colorful and beautiful, and it was a wonderful moment. Mayor, I saw you on that float. You were there. So while we celebrate what I kind of jokingly call the great return rather than the great resignation, let's also remember that in many ways, momentum downtown really has not faltered. 26 projects representing $1 billion of development were delivered or started construction in 2021. Things like the Thompson Hotel, Market Station, Block 162, McGregor Square. We saw all of those openings during the pandemic. More than 4,000 new residential units have been added since 2018 and nearly 2 million square feet of office space. And all of that momentum continues today with projects that are being planned or under construction. River Mile, redevelopment of the Greyhound site, Sakura Square, 16th Street Mall reconstruction, of course, right here, $160 million public investment in the center of our city. Plans for Skyline Park and Civic Center Park. And as the mayor said, the importance of the 5280 trail. I would say that does not represent a shutdown, people. A lot of momentum still moving. Now, to support all of this, we at the Downtown Denver Partnership are doubling down on our commitment to brighter, cleaner, and safer streets downtown for all. We have committed to a 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day program to bring more activation and programming to our streets. We'll have a block party this Friday at Skyline Park Block 2, and we will be introducing next month the Southwest Airlines City Skate Roller Rink, where you know the ice skating rink is going to be. So put on those roller skates. I'll meet you there. We're adding color and vibrancy with new banners and landscape. And in fact, we have some of these artists here this morning. Really great artists, if we can give them a round of applause. We're also ramping up our clean and safe efforts. We're supporting businesses large and small. And we're working with the community on volunteer efforts and engaging in the future of our center city. And to tell our story, we are focused so much and hope that each and every one of you will tell our story about why we all love downtown Denver. Each and every one of us who work and live and learn and play right here. Now, in partnership with the city, we're also launching the Downtown Action Team to address environmental issues, including vandalism and graffiti, as well as add additional feet on the streets to identify and address issues and to help us support businesses. More eyes and ears, more attention. And as part of this effort, we hope each and every one of you, how many have our Clean and Safe app? Oh, fair amount. Okay, those who don't, you're on my list. We're getting it. Everybody download the app. If you see something, say something. Thank you. Now, what is this t-shirt all about, right? My Denver. So as a part of this program, to really celebrate this forward momentum in our city center, the Downtown Partnership and community partners have launched My Denver, a celebration of all the things we love about our city, and, you know, especially downtown, since that's why we're standing here today. My Denver reminds those that have not been downtown recently that our city has not only held strong, but also has something to offer everyone. It's a reminder that we each have an opportunity and a responsibility to care for and build this city together through engagement, small business support, volunteerism, and so much more. So here are some ways that you can get engaged. Volunteer and give back to the city. Boots on the ground, get your teams out here, find a project, do a project, make something happen. Share what you love about downtown Denver. If you're out to eat, take a selfie, post it on Instagram, right? You got it, right? Now get out and support our local retailers, our businesses. We do know, it's been a challenge. So get out, support our businesses, really help bring our city back to the forefront, and stay tuned for more. Now, a little bit more of my unfair share of time. Speaking of that more, and the mayor started down this path, one final item is Pop-Up Denver. We are so excited about the Pop-Up Denver program. Through this program, we wanted to really provide an opportunity for local businesses to help reinvent retail downtown by setting up in some of the vacant spaces right here in Upper Downtown. Those businesses that have been picked for the program will receive $20,000 in interior design, setup, and merchandising support, as well as be able to set up rent-free for a minimum of 3 months as a donation from building owners. So I'd like to thank all of those landlords who are our partners in this effort and their commitment to nurturing the vibrancy in our city. So we're proud to announce today the first 5 participants in the program. Travel Posters, Gorilla Garden, Tea with Tay, IEM Designs, and the Museum for Black Girls. So can we give those 5 recipients a huge round of applause? Now enough of me. It is my pleasure to bring up some of these aspiring entrepreneurs, and specifically Jolt of the Guerrilla Garden Studios. Let's hear a few words.
Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank the city of Denver. I want to thank Downtown Denver Partners for making this happen. This is an incredible opportunity. As a North Denver native, somebody that grew up with the culture of 16th Street Mall, I remember coming down here to Woolworth and getting pizza with my grandma. I remember being a little boy trying to figure out if Robo Mike was a robot or a man. I remember Skyline Park before Denver had these incredible skate parks, which created all these legendary skaters that came from here. I remember the B-boys and B-girls, the breakers and the buskers out on the mall, and just the culture of coming downtown. I remember coming here from North Denver and meeting people from different neighborhoods. This was a hub for culture and community, which it still is, and for me to carry on with that and bring my art down here, what we hope to do is take what created us, the culture of Denver, something from, the deep underground, the roots of this city, and been able to take it on a worldly level. We aspire now to have a flagship here in downtown Denver, and to share that art and to share where we've taken it, and to also keep it right here, keep it local, keep it right here on 16th Street Mall. So this is a fabulous opportunity. I look forward to seeing what all the other pop-ups are going to do with this space, and to see how this grows in the future and how it grows local economics and local creative industry. So for all of that, thank you. 303-5280 Mile High City, you know what it is. So thank you.
Now, Joe mentioned the downtown that we remember, Woolsworth, and he does not look that old. But you sent chills down my spine talking about 16th Street Mall, the robot, and the break dancing that used to take place down here. That's the downtown we remember and we grew up with. And so as we get ready to close, first of all, let's congratulate all of the recipients of this great opportunity. And to Courtney, we are so excited about her and her new leadership of the Downtown Partnership. She hit the ground running. She's an experienced downtown executive, and we're very fortunate to bring her back home to Denver, Colorado. We look forward to working with you, but I'm gonna go off script and make Teresa Marchetta very nervous right now, because I want to say something to those who I know are going to hit social media after we're done here. The cynics who talk about downtown being dead. They don't know a dead downtown. We have grown up in the city, and during the oil bust, we saw a dead downtown. I have been down here, tried to get a reservation to a restaurant downtown Denver. We know what a dead downtown looks like, and this is not it. I'm proud of the people who've stood up and didn't just go on social media to try to criticize the environment that every downtown, by the way, in this country is going through right now, but have said, Mayor, how can we help? How can we lean in? How can we make sure that that downtown continues to rise from the situation in which we're in right now? I want to thank the 300 so civic, community, and business leaders who've leaned in and said, this is our downtown. It's going to be a place for everyone, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that the Denver downtown that we love to enjoy, live, play, and work will continue to rise. And so before you hit social media, trust and believe there isn't anyone around here who truly believes in Denver, believes our downtown is dead. We've been through challenges, but we're not dead. And just like our Broncos found themselves on the 2nd-yard line in 1987, we got them right where we want them. Downtown is back. Like a phoenix, we're going to rise again. And so we're proud to welcome everyone back to downtown, and we're going to get even better. And as Courtney pointed out, we're one of the fastest rising and recovering economies in the country. So we're going to stop there. Let's open it up for question and answer from members of the media. Yes. Listen, even before opening day, and we're proud our Colorado Rockies will open tomorrow. I'm looking forward to being there. They will beat the Dodgers. The Denver Police Department, under the leadership of Chief Payne, has already identified downtown as a hotspot. And one of the 5 areas that we want to focus on in terms of turning the trend back to a safer community. And so, yes, you're going to see stepped up presence, not because of its opening day, but because we believe this is a priority area for safety. And so our officers are going to have a very high visibility and presence to keep everyone safe, not only during opening day, but throughout the entire spring and summer and going forward. Yes. There was somebody. It was by script. We missed it. I got it. Rachel Benedict, where are you? Come on, Visit Denver. I apologize. Y'all, Visit Denver has been a partner of this entire effort to recover downtown, because obviously tourism is our #1 economic driver in downtown Denver. So we're going to turn it over to them, and thank you for your partnership and, of course, your millions of dollars investment in this program.
Yeah. All right. I've only got 45 minutes planned, so it'll go by so quick. No, I am in the good news business, so I am here just to talk about some of the good news that we are sharing. So our organization, after taking a brief pause in March of 2020 at the beginning of the pandemic, Visit Denver has marketed the city as a safe and enjoyable travel destination since July of 2020, and we haven't stopped since, and we have no intention on stopping anytime soon. Our organization represents the tourism amenities across the entire metro region, many of which are concentrated in downtown and the areas immediately surrounding it, including some of Denver's top cultural facilities, hottest restaurants, acclaimed shopping areas, diverse neighborhoods and parks, and more than 12,000 hotel rooms. Included in this effort is a very robust ongoing promotional mix that incorporates the following: a regional events campaign that encourages weekend getaways, a special metro campaign that encourages locals to be a tourist in your own town, and of course our spring summer campaign, which is our largest campaign of the year at more than $5 million invested. This effort promotes Denver nationally with specific emphasis on key markets including Chicago, Houston, New York City, and Los Angeles. That's called running with the big dogs, folks. Those are 4 of the top markets in the country. And then here's some ROI for you. Based on our research, we know that in 2021, with a smaller budget due to COVID, this campaign produced 1.25 million incremental trips, 337 million in incremental spending at local businesses, and 38 million in incremental taxes, including more than 28 million in local taxes. With these programs and more, Visit Denver will continue to be a proud partner in this collaborative effort. And I know you're thinking, what can I do? I'm so glad you asked. There are 3 things you can do. One is, when your friends and family come to visit, don't let them stay with you. Put them in a hotel. 2 is, do not cook meals for them at your house. Take them to a restaurant. And no more board games or doing puzzles in the confines of your own home. Get out, go to Red Rocks, go to the theater. Those are your 3 action steps today, okay? Friends and family in hotels, you're not cooking, you're not playing games at home. You're gonna get out and enjoy this vibrant city. Thank you so much. We're really thrilled to be a part of this.
And if you want your in-laws to go to sleep, take them for a drink. Ed.
Section for Courtney. I'm wondering if you can explain a little bit more about the Downtown Action Team. Who is this going to be made up of? What exactly are they going to be doing? How are you going to be funding?
Absolutely. So we already have, through the Business Improvement District, security and maintenance teams out downtown 7 days a week. This is a supplement to those teams who are out to really help amplify our efforts, identify what we call the cleanup, fix-up type of efforts. As I said, graffiti, extra eyes and ears on the street. It's being funded in partnership with our Business Improvement District as well as the City of Denver. We are hand in hand in this effort. And I have to say it's part of a brainchild that Mayor Hancock and I sat down in maybe my first week and worked on together.
Can you explain how many people are involved or what duties they have?
We're still determining the number of people that will be involved because it has to do with how many hours a day, how many months. We're looking at about 6 months right now. Roughly, I would say 10 to 12 people on the street. And overall responsibility, again, is going to be looking primarily at graffiti abatement, where we may have broken sidewalks. You know, it's really to address overall perception of that vibrancy, that activity, the excitement in downtown.
Mayor, are there plans you can address for bringing businesses back downtown and also for bringing down the workforce that is, of course, a shortage citywide?
Yeah, absolutely. Those plans are underway, by the way, and also continuing to be under construction as we try to better understand what businesses are thinking. But I can tell you, in partnership with the Downtown Partnership, as well as with our Division of Economic Opportunity, Division of Economic Development Opportunity, we work to stay in contact with businesses, understand where their leases are, who's coming up for renewal. We're trying to survey and understand what their strategies are in terms of return to work, hybrid, what have you, so we get a sense of where companies are. Courtney and I have made a commitment to lean in and to meet with businesses one-on-one with regards to their interest, answering their questions around safety, so they understand what activities are going on. So we're going to be quite busy making sure that we touch every company that wants to be touched, and we hear and understand where each company is with regards to their status in downtown Denver. But I can tell you, in many of the conversations I've had so far, many of the companies are coming back to work. And if they're not coming back full-time, they're coming back hybrid, because they recognize that they want their company culture to be sustainable, and they recognize it's hard to do that virtually. City employees started Monday in a hybrid return to work, and we're going to do an ongoing evaluation through the summer, how that goes, and then we'll continue to improve our return to work strategies for the city employees. Okay. Any other questions? Last one. Make it good. I do still have confidence in Chief Payson. We will be appealing that decision going forward. The city attorney's office will be making an announcement soon as to the specifics of that appeal. But understand, we experienced, as many cities across this country did 2 years ago, an unprecedented, sustained protest in our downtown. We've never seen that before. And while we were not perfect in our administration and dealing with the protests, we believe that we certainly have some reasons to go back and to look at a different type of decision with regards to that situation. So we will be appealing. Okay. Thank you all for coming down. Come on back downtown. Let's have a good time.